Is Onision really getting involved in this?
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Rising with each beat of the music is bringing real flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in.
So, Onision decided to upload a video and get involved with this whole situation when it comes to RSN. The video, well, had no real title, and surprisingly, as I upload this, he has already deleted the video. Oh boy. Probably realizing it was a mistake. But unfortunately for him, he probably didn't think that somebody would already find the video and grab it before he deleted it off his channel. Yippee for me.
Hi there. I am Dale.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
As some of you know, Onision is permanently retired.
Are you seriously pulling this? It's a character, so I'm not going to take any accountability crap again? Because it's not going to work. Nobody's going to fall for this bullshit. And if you can't accept that responsibility, then you're a fucking coward.
From social media and so forth, except for Patreon. He talks as himself there. But apparently, unless the guy puts on a wig and emo makeup or whatever, people just don't get that he's a character.
You are made of stupid.
And your point is what? If you say something stupid, more likely we are still going to call you out on it and hold you responsible. Just like what we're doing now.
So, this is the way things are now. Onision has always been a character, always will be a character, because this is the entertainment business. YouTube is one of the biggest entertainment businesses in the entertainment business. Wake up.
Yeah, and unfortunately for you, Greg, you've blended your entertainment business as well as your private life together. So both of them are interlaced. So at this point, you can't on the spot just say, oh, it's only entertainment, when everybody knows what you're for.
Regardless, today I want to talk about something I find irritating, as Daddy Dale would find, or any adult. Twitter and YouTube, not so much Facebook. I don't think anybody cares about Facebook, except for your grandma Edna. But on social media, especially Tumblr and so forth, you have people who obsessively go after people like somebody who rhymes with Steel Stream News.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Good Lord, is he going where I think he's going?
There's a YouTuber who doesn't go by that, but it sounds like that, Steel Stream News, who is under heavy fire right now for allegedly doing things. Horrible things. Crimes, actually. Literal crimes. People are going after this person for that. And I appreciate a social justice warrior in the right context. But what I'm seeing consistently on the social media is a bunch of people who say, oh my God, people retweeted something I said. I better act like I care. Oh my God, I made a few bucks off saying this. I'm going to act like I care.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop you fucking lying.
Well, Onision, I don't know what to tell you, but that's the pot calling the kettle black, so to speak. You've done exactly the same thing when it comes to other issues. However, the difference between you and them is you didn't give a shit and actual people did. Especially in cases where somebody who cared about a singer passed away and you ridiculed people.
This is all a farce. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Where is the proof?
If you really care about something, you should actually probably take legal action. Like there's people who saying, you know, on social media, I'm gonna take legal action against this person, or that person belongs in jail, or whatever. You know, people are saying all kinds of things on social media. Guess what? Those aren't the cops, okay? Social media is not the people who are going to do anything.
Except spread awareness to an issue that is, you know, important to people. And a lot of us who, you know, spread said awareness end up telling people that if you feel you need to call the cops, then they call the cops. So what, are you saying that people giving their opinions or spreading the word is a bad thing? Which, honestly, that's really funny since that's what a lot of people did with you.
If you want attention, you go to social media. If you want everybody to look at you, if you want to make someone else's tragic event, you know, someone sharing photos of them or someone allegedly getting violated or whatever, if you want to make their tragedy all about you, then yeah, go ahead and you go post to social media and you go say, oh, so-and-so is such a terrible person.
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
And try to destroy everything everyone knows about them, right? Because maybe in real life you don't have anything. Maybe in real life you don't have anything concrete about any crime being committed or anything like that. Now, I'm not defending Steel Stream News. I'm telling you to go to the police. That's what I'm doing. And this is the same with so many people on social media. Like, there was this TikToker who recently got in trouble for texting a young girl. Okay? Go to the police, right? And yeah, of course, spread awareness about not contacting him, right? But when you make an entire social media account dedicated to this person, it seems obsessive, creepy, and weird.
So you then. Because it seems like every time you've made awareness towards various topics, it does seem like you were the one that made it obsessive, creepy, and weird. But in your case, it actually was. Whereas other people were, you know, bringing awareness to your shitty behavior.
Why can't you just click retweet on something informative and have a nice day? I just don't get it. I do not get why we celebrate obsessive, psychotic people. Okay? I get it if you're trying to make progress, like there's new updates to the event and you're just educating people. But literally, I see people on social media going after someone again and again. It's almost like you're trying to get them to end their own life or something. And that seems like you're the villain.
Is it just me, or does this seem like commentary for his own behavior? Because honestly, this is the way I'm seeing it right now.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to become a villain. That ultimately seems like what this is really about.
What the fuck?
But by that logic, that would imply that you were actually a hero at one point, Onision. Which I know you believe yourself to be, but in reality, you aren't. You are a malicious individual towards a lot of people. You know, it's like the saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
So many people, they play social justice warrior, and they think, oh, I'm a hero, everybody loves me, I'm going to be so great.
Whether people like me or hate me doesn't matter. All I do is give my opinions, give my criticism, and that's it. It's always funny that you believe that every individual thinks like you. Like you think that everybody is part of a collective.
And then one day, all the people that they're hanging out with, the obsessed maniacs who like to literally do nothing with their lives. Look at this. Look right here. Okay? You see this? This is called the outdoors.
You mean the outdoors that Pierce County has, or at least is making you fix because you decided to destroy them and not care for the wetlands that are not even your property?
Look at that beautiful yard there. So green, so gorgeous. And then there's the lake, which looks like a swamp.
Man, if you look closely, you can probably see all the shrubbery and plant life that he bulldozed into the swamp.
Oh shit! Burn! Burn!
It's beautiful, right? Have you ever tried going out there? Huh? Have you ever tried looking out there for once in your life? Or do you want to spend the rest of your day sitting on Twitter talking about some guy you don't know for a fact is or is not really guilty of what's happening?
Okay, especially with his recent drama, as well as the drama with Shane Dawson and Eugene Akuni, I definitely feel like this is commentary for Onision's own problems. And now that I think about it, I feel like the only reason that he is saying any of this is because right now he is being called out for copyright claiming people's videos with false claims. And people are going at him for it.
If you have concrete evidence, go to the police about it. Get a lawyer, do whatever you need to do. But I see this so often on social media where somebody will say, oh, so-and-so wronged me, so I'm going to do this, this, and this. Or so-and-so is a terrible person, so this should happen. And then they don't do smack. Here's the thing, guys. If somebody's going to do something, they don't need to brag about it first. That's why most all threats are empty.
Perfect example. Onision making empty threats to file lawsuits against people because they talked about him.
I believe he told me to ask you, and I'll quote, how did it feel getting smacked around like a bitch? Everyone, quickly! Take his fucking shoes!
Because if somebody's talking about it, it's probably just an empty, therapeutic way of them dealing with their problems. Baseless bullcrap, okay? If you're gonna do something, you either tell that person directly that you're gonna do it privately, and then you go do it, or you just do it. You don't go to Twitter and say, hey world, I'm gonna do this. Because that destroys the element of surprise. It allows them to prepare for whatever you're doing, and of course they're gonna destroy you whenever you come at them. It's just how it is. It's that way because guess what? People are smart. We created some of the most amazing things in the world. Pyramids, Space Needle, Tesla. Amazing things. You think people aren't smart enough to totally cover their back if you ever publicly threaten them?
Yes, because so far, Onision has been known how to cover himself when it comes to him being in drama with people.
If you ever go after them like that, you do not give these people the elements of expectation. You do not tell them that you're coming at them. You just do it. Because that's what adults do who want to be successful. Opportunists. Seems like on social media, all we are is a bunch of talking ass clowns. Farting out our butts, whatever words seem coherent enough to hit space or enter on.
So, I gotta ask again, are you the pot or the kettle in this situation?
Long story short, if you see a channel that is dedicated to exposing Steelstream or anybody, if you see a Twitter that's dedicated to exposing Steelstream or anybody, they're probably an obsessed psychopath. Okay? They may be mean well, but they don't realize that 300 tweets about one person in the last week might be a little psycho. Okay? Think about it. Did you see anybody go on rants about other people like Kevin Spacey? Did you see anybody go on rants about Bill Cosby? I didn't. Nobody seemed to really care other than a retweet or whatever, because this was actually being handled legally.
You know, my question right now is, why is he trying so hard to... And I know he said he wasn't defending him, but at this point he is defending RSN by claiming that anybody that's talked about, and especially the people who have, you know, been a part of that problem or have been victims of the problem, that anything they say is baseless. So why are you going off saying that? That makes no sense whatsoever. What? Like, let's say, for instance, that the people that are talking about this whole situation with RSN are the people that are victim to what happened. Are you saying that they have no clue or no relevance to what they have to say? Are you saying that what they have to say is baseless nonsense? Because if you are, especially for somebody who is supposedly a victim, who wants to find whatever way possible to get their experience out there, that's pretty screwed up. And once again, hypocritical.
People handled the real issue legally. So if there's a real issue, and I'm not saying there's not a real issue, I'm not saying there is a real issue, I'm just saying if there's a real issue, handle it like adults. Onision graduated school. He's done. He's done with all this garbage that I'm talking about right now.
Onision, no offense, but you learned jack shit from any of the experiences that you've been through. When people called you out on everything that you've done, you played victim. You ran away. You started going off by saying, oh, I have no pets. Oh, I have no kids. Oh, now I have no spouse. Because people want to talk about me and criticize me about my bad behavior. Boo fuckity who.
That is the most life-draining thing you can take part in. You may feel like, oh man, my life is so cool. I'm so much better than everybody. You might feel like you're just a great hero of the internet.
Joke's on you. Never do, never think that. When it comes to the internet, I just think of myself as some of the random, let's say millions of people that come on here. They give my talking points, my opinions and criticisms on people that are complete shit.
But really, you're just a loser sitting behind a keyboard playing good guy.
Sorry, I don't make deals with bitches.
Yeah, Onision, you mind doing us all a favor? Why don't you say that line again while looking yourself in the mirror? Because more than likely, if you were to publicly go to one of the people that have talked about you, you would do jack shit. And just like how you've claimed others to be fake, you'd be exactly what you claim others to be. Fake.
That's it. And eventually, it's going to catch up with you. And then other people are going to call out something that is baseless and stupid about you. And then suddenly, you're going to have people obsessing over you when really the evidence or the reality of the situation isn't actually anything that's there.
Well, there's a simple solution for that. For the most part, keep your private life private and don't do scummy shit. If you don't do those two things, more than likely, nothing bad's gonna happen to you. But you broke those two rules, so... yeah. You fucked up. And now you're paying the price for it.
It's all lies. It's all bullcrap. And again, I am not saying this person I know nothing about pretty much is horrible or whatever. I know there are people who think he's horrible. I know there are people who have stated that they were hurt by him. I know Onision helped people that were hurt by him, allegedly.
Not allegedly, most definitely.
And that sucks. It's a terrible, terrible thing. But if you really want justice, you need to actually look for justice, not attention in high school drama.
Well, if only Onision would follow his own advice. I mean, this is the guy that created drama for the sake of drama, to try to get views. But what do I know, right? I'm just a random guy on the internet, just only giving his opinions. So, like I said, this was this was probably a mistake on Onision's part. He probably realized it, and that's why he took it down. So, I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts were on this joyous video. If you guys can, leave a comment down below, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care.